going to tie a woven nymph knot style. This is a versatile fly that can be tied in a wide range of hook sizes and colors. You can use this pattern to go after all sorts of fish, from panfish to steelhead. Tie in the tail, you can use hen barbs, or in my case I'm using pheasant. Make the tail about the length of the shank. Now is the time to tie in your rib and your weighted wire. I'm going to skip those two because this presentation is really focused on how to do the weave. Now it's time to tie in your weave material. There are a number of different materials you can use. Uni yarn, floss, Antron, embroidery floss. I'm going to use embroidery floss for two reasons. It's cheap, 50 cents a bundle at a fabric store or a hobby shop, and it comes in a lot of different colors. A woven nymph needs two colors. The underbody should be the lighter color, in this case red. Tie it in on the far side of the hook. Then tie in the overbody color on the side of the hook closest to you. Cut off your excess floss and clean up the hook. Move your thread forward to behind the eye. Then do a whip finish and cut the thread. You can't do the weave with the thread on the hook. Now you need to reposition the hook in the vise so that it's pointing straight up. Now we're ready to do the weave. This is called a knotted weave. The embroidery floss on the left, the red floss, is your underbody, and the black is your overbody. Cross the two pieces of floss and make sure that the underbody floss is on top. Then take the top of the loop and pull it apart to create a small loop, and put that through or over the hook shank and pull tight. Then repeat the process. Remember, when you cross the floss, the underbody, the red floss, needs to be on top. Bring it through the big loop. Then pull the floss apart at the top to create that small loop and run it over the eye and shank of the hook and pull tight. Repeat this process until you have about 2/3 of the shank covered by the weave. Move the hook back to its normal position in the vise. Tie the thread back onto the hook shank. A wing case is optional. If you want a wing case, then tie down only the lighter colored floss. Then make 2 wraps around the black floss. Pull it back and lay down a few wraps in front of it. Then take your cactus chenille, remove a few of the fibers on the end, and tie it down, and then move the thread forward. Then wrap the cactus chenille around the hook in the opposite direction of your thread. 3 wraps should be enough, and then tie it off. Now pull the black floss forward to make the wing case. Then do a whip finish. And then the last steps are adding head cement. Start with placing some on your wing case and then on the thread right behind the eye. Finally, the tip of the day. One easy way to remove the head cement from the eye of the hook is to take a hen hackle Run it through the eye. Once you do that, it removes all the excess cement. I think this is a fun fly to tie. Experiment with different color combinations. Just remember, the belly should be the lighter of the two colors. Happy fishing!